So a lot of people was wondering if this was real or not. Is this just some internet hype or internet gossip? I did the research. It's definitely real. Leonardo, the company behind ELSAG license plate readers, is marketing signal trace sensors that clip onto existing ALPR cameras. They say they passively pick up public broadcast signals like Bluetooth and Wi-Fi MAC addresses from phones, smartwatches, AirPods, fitness trackers, RFID tag, even car tire pressure sensors, and infotainment systems. They said it builds an electronic fingerprint by linking those device IDs to the license plate and location, so cops can track the person even if the plate changes. It's being pitched to law enforcement right now. It's not some big secret program or something. It's public information. They did add that turning off Wi-Fi and Bluetooth when you don't need them cuts way down on what this system can grab. If you didn't know, now you know. And knowing is half the battle. Love y'all. Be safe out there. Big Duke out. You already know. Thank me later.
I had a conversation with a lady in her late 80s yesterday who couldn't retire. She's working for a grocery retailer in my area here in the Midwest, and she makes $21.90 an hour. She told me that her late husband had a pension and she gets a portion of that. She told me she had a retirement pension. She had a 401k, which her company matched half of, and Social Security. And the cost of living has surpassed her ability to survive. And she had to go back to work, making $21.90 an hour. But she talked to me about the reason why her grandson cannot find a job over $20 an hour, because too many retirees are retaining their jobs because they can't afford to retire. She talked to me about a time in the late 50s, early 60s when the government made a deal with the American people. You trade 40 years of your life and 40 hours a week, and you're going to have a retirement pension. You're going to have a 401k investment, which they match half of, and Social Security, and that's going to be enough to survive. She pointed it out yesterday that it wasn't. The American people need to wake up.
After 50, I quit apologizing for things that never needed an apology. Several, actually, but I'm going to give you 5. Number 1, not answering my phone. You know, just because it rings doesn't mean I have to answer it. Number 2, leaving when I'm ready to go home. I'm tired, I'm going home. 3, saying no without explaining myself. No, I can't is enough. 4, outgrowing people. Knowing somebody for 20 or 30 years doesn't mean that they still belong in my life. And 5, wanting a life that looks different from the one that I thought I'd have. That one took me the longest to figure out. Because sometimes the person that you're afraid of disappointing is actually the younger version of yourself. I'm almost 59. I spent years living according to what other people expected of me. I'm not spending the ones I have left doing that. What don't you apologize for anymore? Let me know.
No judgment at all. Just asking. What is your rent or mortgage payment where you live? I was looking up the other day at just how vastly different prices for homes and apartments and things like that are depending on where you live. I live in the Deep South, and I feel like it's a pretty decent cost of living, yet I will see a home pop up on my feed for rent or for sale, click on it and be like, oh my gosh, that is ridiculously expensive. That's your biggest expense every month. For most people, your biggest expense is your mortgage payment or your rent payment. So I'm just curious what yours is, and does it feel doable? Is it a stretch? Is it like a hardship? Or is it like, no, you feel like yours is totally reasonable, no reason to sell or downgrade or move or find a new place or whatever? Just very curious about that because it does vary so vastly. Again, no judgment, just totally for discussion. Drop your rent and or mortgage payment in the comments and let's see kind of where we all land.
I come to the motherfucking laundromat to do my laundry because it's so much fucking laundry. I'm like, let me just get it one and done, get the fucking shit over with. $17 fucking dollars, bitch. Let me take my motherfucking laundry back the fuck home.
From supervisor to supervisor. Let me tell some of y'all supervisors out here in production and production manager, which that is my role. Your job is not to micromanage. These are not your kids, okay? They are not your kids. Don't go home and bring your bullshit to work and expect them to deal with your bullshit because you can't control what's going on at home. So you want to come here and control the workers. You see what I'm saying? That's bullying. That ain't our job. Our job is not to be a control freak. If you want to control something, go control your husband, go control your wife, go control your kids and them grandchildren. You see what I'm saying? Because these are grown adults that deserve respect, okay? They have a right to say shit, damn, or whatever they want to say. That's their right. You can't get upset with what they say. Long as they in respect for mine and they not disrespecting you, they can say what they want to say, okay? You do not control their mouth. Long as they not being insubordinate and long as they not breaking any company policy, you can't get upset because of what shit they say that you don't like. What about when you say shit that they don't like? So damn it, you say damn, they can say damn too. You say fuck, they say fuck too. Okay? They have a right to speak their mind. Just because you are a supervisor or a manager don't get right to where they can't say what they want to say, but you can. It doesn't work like that. Respect goes a two-way street. You understand? You understand me? Being a supervisor. Okay? We need to start holding ourselves accountable. Okay? Know your role. Okay? This is not, oh, I'm RoboCop. Let me micromanage, breathe behind their neck, hand behind machine, trying to see what they doing. If you come in setting your expectations and you set boundaries, and you let them know clear, direct, and firm what you expect from them, and you know the process, and coach and train them the process, and they know you don't need to micromanage them. Trust them to do their job, and they'll trust you. You take care of your people, they'll take care of you. You understand? So just because you're a supervisor, don't make you better than them. If they can break a nail, bitch, you can break one. You understand? If you can block orders from that damn office, get your ass up from that office and go do some work. Stop trying to control and tell people what to do when you just sitting in the office eating pizza. Get your ass up and go out there and work because you ain't no better than them. As supervisors and production managers, we're no better than them, okay? It's just a title. Understand that. Sick of y'all supervisors. Messing up for all of us as supervisor. The bad role, the bad narrative. Damn. Learn respect and stop being so controlling. And you get home, your whole house controlling your ass, so you come to work and control them. It don't work like that. These are human beings, okay?
And y'all, I had to come outside because, bro, I'm literally losing it, bro. I'm tired of paying for something every second. Every time you bend at the knee, it's something that needs to be paid or paid for. I just went and got gas. Easy. $50. Gone. Girl hit me up like, yeah, bring some snacks back with you. That's already $12 overpriced ass gas station stuff. Then notification from fucking my credit card. Hey, you forgot to pay this. Pay that. You get back like, God damn, I just came out of hell of money so quick. Let me just chill, play the game. Blow the game up. Hey, you ain't paid for online. You need to pay for another month. God damn. Fuck, I ain't gonna play the game. Go upstairs. Let's watch a movie. We ain't paid for Netflix. God. Oh my God. I'm sick of paying for shit, dog. Why is everything behind the paywall? Literally, I can't do shit but just stand outside. I'm literally here trying not to lose my mind. I'm so sick of hearing pay. I can't do this much longer, dog.
This message is for Delta Airlines and Delta Airlines only. So if you're not Delta Airlines, scroll up. Y'all need to count your days. For real. You need to count your days. This is that greed that they talk about in the Bible. Because I, as a loyal Sky Miles member for all these years, okay? Tell me why. We looked at flights 2 weeks ago to go to Vermont. The flights were $450. Y'all, why... starting last week and today, flights are now, main cabin by the way, $1,008, and the flight is for the end of September. The math, I'm trying to understand how you justify jumping close to $600 for main cabin. Do you honestly believe in your minds that I'm going to pay $1,000 to fly main cabin Main cabin for a flight that goes from Atlanta to Vermont. That is a 2-hour flight. $1,000 for main cabin. What is wrong with you? No, seriously, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with y'all? I've had enough.
Hearing men complaining about work is nasty work. Fuck them jobs. Huh? Fuck them jobs. Did you hear me? Fuck, I look like spending all of my life grinding and working for a corporation that don't give a fuck about me at the end of the day. Literally work me to the bone, back, knees, ass, ankles, neck, all that shit just broken and fucked up at the end of the week, only to get 24 solid ass hours to recover, do some shit, have some fun, just to worry about that shit the next day. Hey, fuck them jobs. Did you hear me? You hear a man complain about work. Well, I ain't gonna say that. All I'm gonna say is these jobs ain't never been shit, right? They ain't never ever been shit. Oh man, I got about 55 hours of overtime. Man, I just work 185 hours in 2 days, dog. I gotta get this bag, you hear me? Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that shit. And no, I'm not gonna sit around and do nothing. But it's like, god damn, I never wanted to gloat about working to the fucking bone for a job. That was never in my forte. Never. You mean tell me I gotta work for a fucking job where they want me to tell them 2 weeks ahead of time when I'm leaving, but they can fire me at the fucking drop of a hat? Man, fuck. Anyway, you got it.
New shit sucks nowadays. I just bought a brand new iPhone 17 Pro yesterday evening. It is tomorrow morning, as in today. And my Apple cord that they provided me with the purchase of iPhone doesn't even work. It literally didn't work last night at all. And I tried like 18 times this morning and it didn't work. Apple cords used to be cream of the crop. You could not find a charging cord that worked as good, that lasted as long as Apple cords. Now they're just shit. Not only that, back when you got a new iPhone in my day, you got the cord, the box / plug, and earbuds. Now you just get a cord? That doesn't work? I cannot keep watching the quality of things decrease and the price go up. I can't do this. This makes me so mad. So mad. Anyways, my phone's about to die. Gotta go.
And if you ever had daily pay, I know you know about never receiving a check some fucking times, bruh. And if you don't know what daily pay is, it's like an early pay system that come with certain jobs. Like, that shit used to feel like I was working for fucking free. Like, felt like I was never getting my check, but whole time I'm getting in the increments. I need gas here, $40 here, up here, little groceries, whatever the case may be, thinking I'm getting my money out early, and I should have something to see. I done work 60 hours, so it should make sense. Whole time, 60 hours fucking work, but $0 check. Cause I done daily paid all this shit out. Like, that shit literally had me feeling like I was working for free, bro. I know I'm not the only one that know about this shit. And then, I'm telling you, bro, if you ever get the option to even have daily pay, don't choose it. Don't download that shit. Just leave that shit alone and wait on your check. I'm telling you, you will regret that shit.
We just gotta come to a realization that we can't do it all no more. We cannot do it all at one time no more. It ain't no such thing as a self-care day in this era. You will spend $200-$300 as soon as you walk out the door. Get your hair done, get your hair cut, fill up your fucking tank, go get an oil change. That's $400. You just bust down half a check. One day. You just spent half a check on what, 2-3 hours? Wish I was getting paid that in 2-3 hours. Nigga, you just can't and not let you have to pay bills. some not getting paid. Some not getting paid. You either gonna have to buy them groceries, then pay, you know what I'm saying, pay a little half on your car note, or just pay your rent, or you either gonna be homeless or you ain't gonna eat. You just simply can't do it all at one time, though. You just can't. It's not economically possible. Like, I just filled up my tank, got my oil changed. I spent $160 fucking dollars. $160. Now if I rob a bank.
Man, my supervisor just told me it's the craziest shit ever. He say, man, when you be coming to the meeting, man, you gotta look excited, man. You don't want to be here. I don't want to be in this motherfucker. You shouldn't want to be here neither. The fuck, who want to wake up early in the morning every day to go to work? I don't want to do this shit. And you ain't talking about no money. Every day, same dumbass shit. Your point system and we made this type of money. I ain't trying to hear that. If you ain't talking about no raise or something to benefit me, I don't give a fuck about no meeting. The fuck, all this shit can get stole out of here today if I had a chance. What you talking about?
Well, today is one of those days. I just want to put in my 2 weeks. It is sad that store directors do not back up their department heads. When these kids want something or need something, they get whatever they want. If you work in retail, when you write a schedule, you know you write it for your department needs and wants, not what the kids need and want, unless it's school. Now, if they want to go to school, I'll accommodate for that. No worries. But just because they want a birthday vacation week, no. Now I have to rewrite my schedule. Plus I have somebody going out and having a surgery. Life is rough.
Payday feels good for about 12 minutes. You wake up, check your bank account, and for a second you're like, alright, we're looking pretty good. Then reality kicks the door open. Mortgage, electric bill, groceries, gas, insurance. Kids need something, of course. Something else is due that you just forgot about. And just like that, your paycheck goes from looking solid to looking like it just dropped by to say hello. That's the part people don't always talk about. You can work all week, do overtime when it's there, try to be responsible, and still feel like every dollar already had a job before it even hit your account. So yeah, payday is nice, but sometimes it feels less like getting paid and more like being the middleman between your job and your bills.
Listen, it's the difference between a consumer, a person that looks like they got some money, and a person that just recently came into money. See, a consumer, they buy shit because buying makes them feel good. It gives them a little temporary high. But somebody that's trying to look rich, see, they buy shit so other people can see. They don't really even want all that shit. You know what they want? They want reaction. They want people to believe they're doing better than they really are. But somebody that just came into money, they might go crazy spending because they never had access before. They buying everything they used to dream about when they was broke. But here's the deep part. All three of them, they could still end up broke for different reasons. See, that consumer, they spent money chasing the feeling. That person that's trying to look rich, they spent money chasing validation. But that person with that new money, see, they spent because they thought the money would never stop coming. Real wealth, it starts when you stop asking, what can I buy? And start asking, how do I make sure I never go back?
This is me stating the complete obvious, but it is so much money to live as a human. Just like normal maintenance, when you're just trying to like live a normal, decent life, costs so much money. And I just feel like everything now costs at least $100. And then when you try to buy cheaper things, they don't last as long. Sometimes they do, but not really. And so it's just keep and you're not even trying to be an above average human. You're just trying to be a human, taking care of your car, taking care of your apartment, taking care of your health, taking care of your body. And yes, I know there's so many other things you can do, but you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, it's constant. Just the constant maintenance without even like going beyond average. You're just trying to stay average. Like being average is keeping an average nice life is
I accidentally made it over to home ownership TikTok, and it is looking bad, you guys. It is not looking good for people who are homeowners and cannot afford their mortgages because of like rates going up and mortgage rates going up and interest rates going up and insurance rates going up. And that's fucking scary. Someone earlier on TikTok was asking like, if a shitload of people's houses go for foreclosure, what's gonna happen? Like, what are the banks gonna do? And reading the comment section to that was terrifying, because there are some people saying that like that they work at banks and that they know that there have been some of their clients that have had that have been getting foreclosure notices for 5 years without the banks doing anything. And then someone else in the comment section was like, the banks are probably holding out until the midterms to see like which way the dice is gonna roll. And honestly, I can believe it all. This is how sinister this world is now, that all these terrible reasons seem not like any individual reason. They don't seem like any type of specific reason or anything like that, but it seems like an accumulation of it all. It's almost like they're herding people off the cliffs with these fucking home mortgages. This is why I'm never gonna buy a house. I'm never going to have a mortgage, and I am never going to have a kid. Like, those are the two things that I told my husband were deal breakers. I was like, I do not want to own a home, and I do not want to have kids. Thank God he is on the same page, because right now, renting seems way better than any kind of home ownership.
So I was just out to Lowe's. It's move-in weekend here where I'm at, and there's all kinds of specials. And I found buy a washer and a dryer combo together, get them for $4.99 and free delivery, or so I thought. As it turns out, I'm going through my receipt, all kinds of hidden fees. Hell, look at this right here. You see where they're charging me $40 for the power cord that goes on the dryer? Did you know that Lowe's dryers don't come with a power cord? That they add it into the hidden fees. They don't discuss it with you. So $4.99 plus free delivery ends up being $40 delivery fee, and they don't use any existing anything, hardware. The hot and cold water from my other washer, they won't use any existing. That's another $50. $40 delivery fee, $40 for a power cord on the dryer. They will not use any of the hardware or the dryer vent that I have already there. They have to run all new. So by the time it's done, you're not getting a good deal. You're actually paying more for it than you would at Menards. Just a heads up, folks. Welcome to America. Capitalism.
When we're talking about how it's actually cheaper to eat out now, this is what we're talking about. Let me show you. This sausage, this is what I use to cook all the time. This is $6.99. This is literally $6.99. Like, tell me how that's like, nah, that's this. I mean, this used to be 3 something, not even about 2 years ago. It's now $6.99. It's cheaper to eat out. Then the off brands are just as expensive. This is the Giant brand. It's $5. It's ridiculous. Like, this one is $4.29, but that's not. Yeah, it's chicken. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's ridiculous. But that's what people are talking about. Like, it's actually cheaper to eat out. No shade.
I went to Burlington, and they are now actively telling you they accept Afterpay and Klarna. That's how bad things have gotten. The businesses know people can't afford anything. The reason why I'm so concerned about this is that back when the Great Depression happened, people were doing buy now, pay later like crazy, just like Klarna and Afterpay. The difference was people were using it for like luxury goods. Everybody wanted to be fancy because things were going so well. Well, not for everybody. There was some classism and racism, but things were going so well, people were using it to get luxury goods. Now, people are using buy now, pay later to get normal goods, basic goods, like regular clothing, groceries, diapers. This is not a good situation. People can't afford the basics, and we're putting it on buy now, pay later. But back when the Great Depression happened, people had money, but they were overspending for luxury. We're worse off now than we were than the people that were about to hit the Great Depression. And I'm getting the feeling we're about to go into the same thing, because if everybody has to do buy now, pay later, so much so that businesses are putting it in the store like Burlington did preemptively, that means Burlington ain't making the sales they were making before, and they're trying to draw more people in. This is not a good thing. This is concerning. I don't know if people can save or what you can do, but this is not looking good. I do hope that I'm overreacting and the worst is not to come, because it feels like it's about to be another great turd depression. Y'all have a good day.
Ain't nothing cheap no more back how it was in the day. Like, damn, why I just hit me and my son at IHOP, my toddler. He did get a grown person meal, but damn. I'm thinking IHOP gonna be a little quick $20, $25. This shit, $50, because you know you gotta sip too. Like, nothing cheap no more. You can't even grab a quick bite to eat. If you go out to eat, you might as well just go to you a fancy restaurant, get you the service you need for real, because that's crazy.
You said I can't get it switched? Yeah. I haven't left the establishment. I got a full thing right here. Y'all didn't have what I wanted to order. You said I cannot get it switched? Like I can't get it exchanged for something? I can't get my money back, but I can't get it exchanged either? That's what you said? Yeah. You the manager, right? Supervisor. Your supervisor? Is the manager in? Not right now. So who you talking to that's telling you that you can't do your policy? So I can't speak to who is in charge to be able to help me with my food that I paid for? Even with the policy that it say we do not do refunds, but we will make the order right with a smile, and you making it run with a smile? I just wanted to know if the manager was here so I can just get my stuff just exchanged out. You the manager? Yeah, you the manager? Are you the manager? Oh, you can give me my money back, but you couldn't just switch it out. Like, that's it. That's all I wanted. I just want to be able to eat. Like, it's very unprofessional, though. Like, it's fine, though. It's fine. Maybe I need to go viral or something. That's it. But y'all don't issue refunds. They don't issue refunds. Okay.
Here's my money. Yeah, I'm really starting to see the effects of being desensitized to a lot of things in the world. I just so happened to scroll past a video about Indiana. What is it? Gary, Indiana, bro, and they like lost all power. Some people don't have running water and don't have no food right now. And I just scrolled past. And after nosing I scrolled past, I had to think like, damn, what did I just watch? I looked at that shit like it was just another fucking video on the timeline. Like there was no emotion from it. There was no like, damn, what's going on? It was like I seen it, read it, next. Y'all know how much shit we probably just watch on a daily basis that we supposed to be mad as hell about and really supposed to look at like, damn, what? But we just scrolling past because it's just another thing on the timeline. Like I heard people talk about being desensitized to stuff, but I never really sat back and just noticed how much you probably just scroll past or see on a daily basis and you just like, damn.
A house is not an investment. A house is a liability, especially now in 2026 and for the last few years. It's just not going to pan out like you think it is. There are a lot better investments than the liability that your house is. And a lot of people are going to discover that because a lot of people even now are figuring out, well, wait a minute, my house isn't very liquid. No. In a down market, houses are hard to sell. They're not cash machines at all, are they? Yeah. And for the past 4 years, houses have gone up on average just a little over 2%. Yeah. So I don't know if you would consider that a great investment. But yeah, you have to understand a house is just a liability. And it's some place to live, and you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for everything. Taxes, insurance, house payments, interest payments. Yeah, it adds up, and it adds up fast. So don't kid yourself. Buying a house is not going to make you rich. Not in 2026 and into the future, because it's all been leveraged in. Back 30, 40 years ago, you could buy a house all by yourself. You didn't need a partner. You didn't need 2 jobs. But now everyone's maxed out, and so are home prices. So where do you think they're going to go? How can they go any higher when people are already working as hard as they can and 2 people already are paying for the house? There's just no place for it to go. So if you're going to buy a house, just know it's just something you're going to live in. You're not going to get rich. Not now. Let me know what you think. Like and follow for more.
America just woke up and chose chaos today. It seems like they choose chaos every day. And Americans are starting to see it. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. It just seems like the country is steady collapsing, and it's not getting no better. And people are starting to realize this. People are still trying to search for a better way. People are still burnt out from their jobs, and people are still angry that the country is collapsing. Americans shouldn't have to go through this. But at the end of the day, this is still our country. So we like to see what's going on, what people been going through. Because we all been going through it. Living from paycheck to paycheck. We've been working for years, feeling like we ain't getting nowhere. And people are tired of this. That's why you see a lot of people just quitting their jobs, plants being shut down everywhere, employees going on strike because the pay is not enough. And it's just terrible. This is a terrifying situation to be in. And it's going to get worse. It's worse than you think. That's why you see a lot of people just crashing out. They got a reason. You just didn't know. But now you know. It's like each and every day. Chaos always happens. And it's not getting no better. And the country is going to be more doomed as the future prevails. And that's the sad part. That's my take on this situation. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Share it. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace.